Because many of the times we were taught to cover our pain. Many of the times we were tricked into thinking we are now good, whereas we were not good. One of the days we took my son to the doctor and he had to get an injection. And I knew that that boy don't like needles. I don't even like needles myself. So he was complaining, am I going to get the ouchie? Because he didn't want to say needle. Am I going to get an ouchie? And I said, my boy, I really have no idea, but let's go see what's going to happen. And then when it was time for an injection, he saw one of the nurses take out the injection. And I knew, my God, I knew that he saw it. And myself, I saw it as well. And I knew it's about to go down. You know, if you're a parent, you know there's moments where you hold your baby by the hand. Come on, let's go. But there are moments where you've got to have the grip. Say, now I've locked you in. You are not going anywhere. But then I saw the nurse carrying the injection on her left hand. And on her right hand, she was carrying a lollipop. And she was approaching my boy with these two instruments. And she said, are you ready? And his eyes were not on the injection. His eyes were on the lollipop. He took the lollipop and freely offered his shoulder. I said, what type of level is this one? What type of bribery is this? He got the injection and acted as if there was no pain. But immediately when the lollipop was finished, the boy started saying, I have an ouchie. Because what happened at that moment, he was given something so that he can forget that he's in pain. But if the pain is not dealt with, when the lollipop is gone, the pain is going to come back. I know when we sing, you feel good. I know when we preach, you feel good. I know when you are in church, you feel good. I know when you are surrounded by prayer warriors, you feel good. But you have to address the pain, because if you don't address the pain, it's going to hit you later on. Unfortunately, we've got too many broken people carrying Bibles everywhere and putting on a smile. It's what I call the usher treatment. No usher is supposed to be moody. Every usher is supposed to smile. But we've got so many ushers who are smiling with a broken heart. Smiling not knowing what they're going to eat. Smiling not knowing what's going to happen after the service. Smiling whilst they are broken. But I'm here to say to you, God is interested in your pain. I don't know about you, but I've experienced pain. I've experienced the pain of so many prophetic words that never came to pass. Prophetic words that I was sure that the Lord spoke to me. I was sure that there's no turning back. This was none other than the voice of the Lord. And whilst I would wait for the manifestation, not that I lacked faith, I had full faith. And yet it never happened. It was painful. I know there are many people here who have experienced pain, whereas you are in the presence of the Lord, but there are certain things that are not taking place. And yeah, it becomes even much more painful when you see people that have been in a church for 5 years, 10 years, and they've never got to stand in front and say, wow, I've got some good news. This is what the Lord has done for me. Yet a person who got saved a week ago already has a testimony. I feel like I'm talking to myself. I feel like I'm talking to myself. How many people have made their CVs and applied in many different places, have gone to multiple interviews, but have never gotten a job before? And yet a person that just came out of matric, her first interview, and she gets the job. Yes, we clap hands for you, but there's pain.